Hey Board Game Maniacs, Maniac Rob here with a bunch of other Maniacs. We got Maniac Shelly, Maniac Cassie, and Maniac Case. We are going to play a custom scenario from Flip the Switch. This is called Skyscraper. When I say it's custom, we are doing a little bit of house rules onto this. You will follow along just like all the other Zombicide games that we played, because you know here at Board Game Maniacs, we like to change things up a bit. Now, just to talk about our two other guests, so everybody's seen Shelly on the channel before, and she's here, and you know, she's not happy to be here because she don't want to be on camera. Right, Shelly? Mm-hmm. That's right. So, anyway, so Case, where are you from? And Cassie?
I was born in Boston, but I currently live in Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yep, we live in Nashville. I grew up in Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yes.
Wow. And how long did it take you to drive here, or did you just fly?
11 hours.
Yeah. Ooh.
We didn't do it all at once.
Yeah, we broke it up. Stopped in Ohio. It was pretty great.
I understand that you like playing board games.
Yes.
And obviously 40K, Age of Sigmar, that sort of things, tabletop games too as well.
A lot of D&D too.
All right. D&D is one of my favorite games. I played since I was a kid. I started at 2nd edition.
I started in AD&D.
AD&D?
Yep.
So Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm. That's what my DM was a vintage guy, and he started me outright.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is going way back.
Yeah. Hi Bob, if he's watching.
So we got the table set up. I'll explain to you what the scenario is momentarily. So just hang on to your hats. Get ready to do some mayhem, kill some zombies, and hopefully we'll survive and we'll succeed in this mission. Okay, Board Game Maniacs, this is the board setup. We are playing Skyscraper. Again, it is from the campaign from Flip the Switch. Now, this is the core Zombicide game. I have other cards. You can see other cards here. I have them all mixed in so we could get more advanced weapons, but I have all the zombies nice and pretty set up here. We're not using anything else but the core zombies and the core players too as well. We're going to go around the table and we're finding who picked who. But before that, the scenario, what it is there's two things we have to do. Number one is we have to pick up the red objectives. They're worth 5 points each. After we pick up all the red objectives, then we have to try to hightail it to one of these exits. Now, the stipulation with that is to escape is there can't be any zombies in your zone on your next turn when you're escaping. And that is it for the scenario for Skyscraper. On top of that, where I mentioned before, they're going to be custom rules. And some of the custom rules are, number one, you see the Pitmobile. It has 2 custom weapons underneath. Once it's searched once, just like in the game, you can't do it anymore. Now there's another stipulation that is a house rule, and that is, to drive the Pitmobile, you can only do it 1 turn, and then the car will run out of gas. To be able to drive the car again, you have to find a gas tank and fill up the car so you can drive it for another turn. So therefore, you drive it once you're running out of gas. Now you can see we start off with an abomination on the board. There's where our players start. And I did another abomination. Now, this abomination is not from Zombicide. This is from Project Z by Warlord Games. But I'm proxying him in because he's painted, and I don't want to use any miniatures that are not painted for this game. So hold on to your hats. We'll go around and see who picked who and how we're going to play. Shelly, who did you pick and why did you pick him?
Pick Josh because that's who I used the last time and I won.
You did win, that's right. Now, the really good thing about Josh is he has slippery, which means that you can slip out of zones with as many zombies in it as you want. That is Josh. And that is Shelly. Oh, where my wife's talking about Michael's because I conned her into playing this game, so now, you know, I owe her. Which is true, I will owe her my life. I always owe her my life. Thank you, Shelly. Okay, so Cassie.
I picked Wanda because of her super cool chainsaw. I'm hoping to actually get the chainsaw later. And she gets 2 zones per move action.
Because she's on roller skates.
Yes.
Yes, that's really good. And I'm not going to cut the camera because right beside is Case.
I chose Amethyst Dawn, who slayed her first zombie that was her cheating ex-boyfriend, and that felt really good, but now she's got to get to the next town over to save her little brother. That's the backstory I'm giving her. I don't know
like
if
that backstory.
That's what I'm doing. Like, she comes from a broken home, so her little brother lives in a different town, and she's real worried about him. So she's, he lives with dad, she lives with mom, so she's trying to get over it.
I have to say already, Case, is you're fitting perfectly in with Board Game Maniacs.
Oh, cool.
And what is her first special ability that she has that you're starting with?
Oh, okay. One free move action.
Oh, great. So you get to move one free move action per turn, which is really good. Now I'll go over and tell everybody what I have. I picked Doug because he starts off with matching set, so which means that if he has one weapon in his one hand and he has the same weapon, he can use both of them, which doubles his dice instead of anybody else that can only pick one or other of the weapons to start off with. Now, that brings me to the next part of the custom house rules, and that is usually for your starting item, what you do is, it tells you in the book to shuffle specific cards and then pick randomly. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're each going to take a turn and roll a d20, and whatever number we pick, we count down that many amounts into the weapon decks, and then that will be what weapon we start with. So we could have as much as like a frying pan to start off with, which is not a good thing.
Bag of rice.
Yeah, or a bag of rice or water. That's right, I forgot about that. Alright, so we'll roll off camera, we'll come back and tell you what everybody has for their starting weapon. We just picked all of our starting weapons, so what did you get there, Case?
I got gas. I got gas.
Right.
I got gas.
And what did you get?
I got a hatchet.
A hatchet, alright.
And you probably tried to steal it.
A bow.
A bow. Oh, and I got a shield. So as it stands, the only, like you and I, we're kind of up the creek without a paddle because we have to fight with our fists to kill any zombies. But the two ladies, at least they get some weapons to start off with and kill. Now, one thing I said off camera, I forgot to mention on camera, I'm going to do this, another custom house rule that we're doing is it's called airstrike. So once per game and once only is if we find that the board is getting overrun with zombies, we roll a d20, and if we roll a 16 or higher, we can call it an airstrike, and it only does 3 zones. It has to be straight in a line, but it can't be in buildings, because if an airstrike hits a building and we're in the building, we're going to die too because it's going to collapse. So hopefully we won't have to use the airstrike. That will keep everything under control, but you know, it's there just for a safety net. So on with the game. I started off the game because I played it the most here, so I understand the rules a lot better. I moved up 3, so I'm onto the Pimpmobile, and that's it. So, Case, it's your turn.
Okay, so I get one free move action.
You do.
So I can freely move there.
Yep.
Spend another action to go here.
Yes.
Another to go here.
And now you can try to get into the Pimpmobile if you want, and the way to do this is you're going to roll a d6.
Okay.
And you have to get 4 or higher to successfully get in the Pimpmobile.
So do I have to get into search?
Yes, because the weapons are hid in the car.
All right, so 4 up, getting the Pimpmobile. Nice.
5, you get into it. All right. So now, since you get into it, you again a search action would be another action, but that was your third action getting into it. So you are ready for the next turn that you can search it unless somebody else gets there before you.
Well,
like Wanda that can move 2 spaces.
But can't
per
are there
turn.
two things to search? Or?
Once the Pimpmobile is searched, it can't be searched anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why there's only 2 secret weapons in there.
Oh, okay.
Search your Pimpmobile.
All right, so it is on to your turn, Wanda.
I get 2 zones per move action.
That's
so
right.
That's 1. I want to try to get into the Pimpmobile.
Okay, so roll the d6.
Nice.
So you get in, and
And
now
flip.
you can search.
I'm gonna search the Pimpmobile.
So you can choose either one of the 2 cards that are there. Choose wisely. One makes you die. I'm joking.
This one under you.
All right,
Mind if I see what the other one was?
you certainly can.
I got the evil twin.
Oh, that is a really powerful weapon.
Special.
Shotgun.
My
Evil
shotgun.
twins are considered as a single weapon.
Right, so you don't need that. It don't hold up 2 spaces into your armory.
May I have your hatchet if you are going to have the twins?
We have to change it on an action.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
sure.
don't have any more actions left. That was her last action.
And then we can have gas to fuel up afterwards.
Yes, that's right. That's a good plan.
So everyone get in. Let's go.
It's on to Shelly's turn. So Shelly, what are you going to do? You can probably only do the same thing. You can even move up with Doug, or you can go the opposite way.
Oh, what does it take to open a door?
Open the door, you have to have a weapon that opens the door. You don't have
You
one.
didn't explain that.
Sorry. So yeah, you can't open the door unless you have a weapon that can open the door. But I think everybody was after the Pimpmobile right from the first.
1, 2,
So that is your turn. So now, since we're finished, I take the 1 player token and I pass it off to Case. Now, is it Chase or Case?
It's Case. K-A-S-E.
K-A-S-E. That's what I thought. So now what we do after that is we're going to have to spawn the zombies. I'll be back after we spawn the zombies. We spawned their zombies. You can see there's 2 walkers here, nothing here. We got 2 walkers here. We have a fatty and 2 walkers already, and nothing in there. One thing I want to point out is this spawn point actually is in this large room. So that can cause some havoc too as well. So we're back to the hero phase. We're on to Case's turn. So what are you going to do there, Case?
Well, as Wanda, I'm going to kind of shout to everyone
not Wanda.
Oh, right, as Amy. I'm going to shout to everyone outside the car, like, should I just get in the back seat? I only have a permit. You know, are we all trying to get in the car right now and go somewhere, or what's the plan?
I don't think a permit really matters at this point, because this is when the zombies have taken over the world.
Amy, look! Zombies! Kill them!
But the more zombies we kill, the stronger it gets, so let's avoid them if we can.
That's a valid point.
I know. Let me see your hatchet. Thanks.
So that's 1 action.
Do you want me to trade you the gasoline?
No.
Okay, if I hold it, okay. Thanks. So that's 1 action. Again, do you guys want me to just pop in the back seat and we all want to move together, start searching this house?
Now, the objective is to pick up the X's on the board. So because of that, if you're in a car, you can't pick up exits. You can't drive into buildings either. So, and also too as well, when you are driving the car, if anybody's not familiar with the car rules, is you can move up to 2 zones per action. Now the problem with this is, if you run over any heroes that are in the zone, even the one that is, people are standing in the zone right now, you can potentially kill us.
Yeah, so I'm not going to drive.
Yeah, no, you don't want to drive yet. You would wait if the heroes actually moved out of the zone first, and then you can move.
So what do you guys want to do?
Can you search in the streets?
You cannot. You can only search in buildings.
So how are we getting in the buildings?
We have to go to a door.
Who can open the door?
Who can, yeah.
Nobody can open the door right now. I know. So this is a dilemma.
Oh, we just wander the streets?
I guess we wander the streets for now.
There's
Yes.
a fun mall downtown.
There is something that we can do now, because I'm following the rules of the Skyscraper. And to open the door, because we randomly drew cards and we never had 1 door, which never happened to me before, a weapon that can't open the door. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that every weapon, again, this is a house rule, every weapon that we have can open the door.
Okay.
Unless it's like water or food or gasoline. Obviously you can't, unless you can burn it down.
Burn it. Just Amy giggling as she just sets the whole building on fire.
Go open the door.
You can pry it open. You can pry it open. Every weapon. I know
The
it's...
hatchet should be able to open
again,
the door. Let's be real.
Shelley, the same
I'm
way
going
it works
by
without
this and
arrows.
custom rules.
The same way it works without arrows, Shelley. The same way.
Yeah, that's right.
So I
Open
think
the door.
yeah. So I still have 2 actions
You
left.
still have 2 actions.
I have 1 free move action.
You do.
So can I move, open this door, and move back?
You certainly can, but the thing is when you open that door, we're going to spawn zombies in that room.
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready!
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready with my shield.
I'm ready to kill some zombies.
Okay, well, hey, you get in front of me.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're going there and you're going to try to open the door?
I break down the door.
Okay, so you have a hatchet.
I do.
So you have to roll 1 dice and you have to get a 3+ to be able to open it.
The day is mine. Nope.
2.
No, it's not.
So that's your second action.
So,
So now what you can do is you can either choose to stay there and open the door and don't move, or move out of the way and let somebody else try and
now,
open the door.
if the zombies come,
Oh, the zombies will come.
do they automatically move towards players or is it random?
They move toward what makes the most noise. Every player on the board considers 1 noise. So
I'm gonna move back.
okay, you're gonna move back. All right. Now, because the walkers only have 1 action,
Yeah.
which means they can move up to your zone, but they can't bite you the same turn.
Oh, okay, then.
But before you do it, there's
yeah.
2 of them, and you don't have slippery, so you can't escape that zone. You'll have to stand there, and hopefully somebody will come and help you to help mow down the zombies.
I got you.
You got me, fam?
I got you.
So you're going to stay there and try to open the door? Oh, you did try to open the door. So you got 1 more action. You
I'm
can
thinking
certainly
I'm
try to
gonna
open it again.
and try to clear a path for you 3 to go. You're really quick, so maybe you can slip in and get the X and get out.
All right, so let's see if you can open the door this time. 3+.
Come on, Amy!
Yes!
4+.
Go!
Yes. So
Door
now
open.
what happens is that door gets opened, and then we're going to spawn zombies in every one of them room. We'll be back after we do it. with the door open, you see what we spawned. So there was nothing with the red X, but we got a fatty, 2 walkers, and a walker. So that already is starting to cause a little bit of problem, but with the 4 of us together, I'm sure we wouldn't have too much of an issue trying to go down and kill them zombies.
Amy calls out, Josh, it's clear, go for it.
Oh,
There's
Josh
nothing
is
in here.
slippery. That's right.
And Amy just says like, hey, there's nothing in here, go for it. I don't see anything.
Yeah. Open your eyes, Amy.
No, there's nothing in here.
There's nothing there.
Amy, I can hear them groaning. Nope.
So it's Wanda's turn now.
My turn.
So what's Wanda gonna
Move
do?
over here,
Remember
which is
that's-
I get 2 zones per move action.
Right. Now you have a gun, you can shoot through a door if you want.
But can we get it without killing anyone? Can you
I
zippy
don't, no,
fast?
no, I can't.
Okay.
But I can shoot.
Well, because with your one move, you can go here and then.
You can shoot into the door, yes. Now, you're not
get
going to
two
hit anybody friendly because they would have to be in the same room.
Okay.
So you're worried about hitting them, but you don't have to
But
worry
because
about
the
hitting
zombies there, she can't go 1-2.
Since I
No, she could, yes.
Okay, because you get
since
2.
I have a question. Since I get 2 zones per move action, can I split them up?
No.
Okay, so I have to move 2.
Yeah.
You can move 2 or you can choose to only move 1 zone. You can move up to 2. You can't go
Okay.
move 1 and then...
And then another.
Because
Okay.
Right.
I think you literally can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't get that many turns.
No, you don't.
And
Hang
I'm
on
not
one
gonna
second.
hide
You
myself
get
in that room.
You
Yeah.
get
So Wanda decides she's going to try to shoot the zombie in the room. Now, she has her special weapon, which is...
Evil twins, which means I get to roll 2 dice. 0 to 1.
0 to
zone.
1 range.
So I can shoot him even though I'm still here through
Yes.
the door. I need 4s up. I got 1 of them.
You got it. So this zombie dies and you get 1 experience point on your blue track. Right there.
Nice.
Got it.
Good shot. So that was your second action.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have 1 more action. So do you want to
Can I
skate
shoot
away?
again?
You can certainly shoot again. You can shoot
Yes,
here to try to
that's
kill
what
one
I
of
wanna
those
do.
guys.
I want to shoot one of them.
All right. And you
Wow.
definitely
Shoot
killed
another
one.
one.
Yeah.
Male or female?
Female.
Ooh.
They're more vicious.
So you go up 2 points in experience. That was a good turn.
Da-na-na-na.
It is Josh's turn. So Shelly, where are you moving Josh?
There, then there, and then there.
Oh, so you're going for the X right away.
Yep.
Clever, clever, clever. Now we're on to my turn, and Doug is right here. Now that room kind of is taken care of. I don't even have a weapon. I need this weapon. So I think what I'm going to do, just to add a little bit of backup, is I'm going to go 1 action, 2 action, and I'm going to search the room to see if I can get a better weapon. And then that will be my 3 actions. So I'm going to search. So you can see the pile here. I'm just going to pick one.
Bag of rice.
Oh, I hope not. Oh no! The worst card ever!
Is it the bag of rice?
No, I got a zombie. So what that means
no.
is there was a pile of clothing in the corner, and I said, I'm going to search to see if I find anything good. But lo and behold,
Ah, zombie.
there's a zombie underneath the clothing. Yeah.
I'm just reading.
That ends Doug's horrible turn. So now we're back onto the zombie spawn. We'll be back. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back if something significant happens. I don't want to keep recording every turn because the video will end up being really, really long. So when something big happens, I'll be back. I know. I said that I'll come back when something significant happens. Something significant happened. Poor Doug here, because he searched the pile of rags in the corner, found the zombie, and on the zombie's activation, he got 1 wound. Now you can see all the other zombies respawn more on the board, which is horrible, horrible, horrible. We forgot to move 1 person, and it's this big guy. Now he would move towards the noise. There's a door there. He's hearing something, so that abomination is staying right there.
Okay.
And that is it. So we'll be back. More.
All right.
On Josh's turn, Josh managed to kill both the zombies and picked up the red X, which brings Shelly into the yellow. And because of that, you have 1 more action because you get a +1 action. So what are you going to do for your last action for Josh?
You can search.
You can, yeah,
I'll
you can search. All right, do a search.
Bag of rice.
What does the bag of rice do?
Nothing.
Just nothing.
Okay, so does it matter which way you pick up the card? Because it's either a bulletproof
Ooh,
vest
no,
or it's damaged.
this here is, if you get bit with the bulletproof vest, you flip it over. So you don't take a wound.
Got it.
But then,
That's cool.
That's
but then too as well is
you may need this.
then you can
get a
flip it
little
over
bit.
for one more action. If you flip it over, it's damage, and then as one of your actions, you can flip it back again.
You may
So-
need this.
That's really good. I forgot about something. I had the shield, so I may not have been taking that wound. I have to double check.
Okay.
So I may
You
be
need
lucky.
this because your shield apparently didn't help you very much.
I forgot about the shield. I have
Maybe
to
a little bit
recap
fast
that.
would help.
We gotta be in the same room to trade with
We're
them.
getting pretty close to being in the same room. Did you need to trade?
No, we're not in the same room. That's your third and final action. We're on to Doug's turn. Now, I noticed that I forgot that I had the Uber shield. I'm going to read that and I'll be back because I might not have this wound. I just looked up the Uber shield. Now, if equipped, gain 1. You gain the tough and shove action skill. Now with tough, you for every zombie phase, you ignore 1 wound. So this wound is actually not there. So Doug is at full health.
Nice.
Oh, and it's on to Doug's turn. Oh, and I'm in the zone with the fatty, and I can't kill him because I don't have any weapon. So I'm going to have to spend 2 actions to get the heck away from fatty. And then I'm going to do a search, I think. So first 2 actions is there, and I'm going to search. Hopefully I'm going to find a better weapon here.
Bag of rice.
Don't say that.
Water.
And it is a submachine gun.
Nice.
3 dice, it's only power 1, but it's a 5+, so this can definitely help me out. So I'll take that. Thank you very much. And then it is on to Casey's
Amy.
turn. Oh yeah, I'll call you Amy.
Amy, yeah.
So what are you gonna do there,
I'm
Amy?
gonna use my free move to move into here,
Yes.
and then how many actions to get to?
2 actions to get to another room.
Either room.
All right, so
And then your third one you can search.
go here, and we'll move to yeah. So I will
Yeah,
search.
so you
Do I roll anything?
No, you just have to pick up a equipment card.
Sawed-off shotgun.
Ooh, nice. What power is that, a 2?
2.
Oh, so you can kill the fatty on your next turn.
Nice, nice.
Very nice. So that is it for the hero phase. We're going to spawn zombies. I'll come back to you when something else happens. During the zombie spawning, I drew a card that said all walkers take an extra action. And you can see walkers were in poor Wanda's space, so they took a double bite.
I'm gonna die.
So 1 more and you are gone. This walker here, he moved up from the Pimpmobile, so she is surrounded. We need to go and help Wanda in some way because she don't have slippery. She cannot escape the zombies. This is getting hairy. We're already just started this game.
Yeah.
We're in the second zombie spawn and one of our heroes are potentially gonna die. Sorry. On Case's turn with Amy. He did a search and he got none other than...
Maz shotgun.
That's right, that's a pretty powerful weapon. And it's a power of 2, so he shot into the room where the fatty was, and you can tell the fatty's not there anymore because, you know, Amy killed him.
Yup.
Free action, moved out to this space, shot into this zone, and killed 2 of the walkers. There's only 1 walker left, so this is really, really good because it is none other than...
Me!
Wanda's turn.
Turn number
So
1, I take the bulletproof vest.
that's probably a really wise idea to do.
Okay.
So now that was your 1 action.
Yes.
So now I would try to kill that zombie.
Yes.
So roll it and
No!
you...
I missed both of them.
Yeah, but that's only 2 actions. You still got 1 more action.
Okay.
So don't miss this time. You did.
Okay, I got one. Oh, good.
That walker.
so-
That's the only one there.
All right.
Oof. And that brings us to our next zombie spawn and moving. Just to recap on everything that happened, you can see down here, we managed to clear everything here, and then Wanda shot there, and so did Amy, and Wanda shot there too as well. So this was cleared, but then on the spawn you can see there's a lot more zombies that came on the board, which is horrible. Josh did a search and he got a companion, and the companion is a searcher. So what that means is Josh can search with 2 cards, which is really good, and it don't take up a spot into his inventory because it's a human and you can't put a human into a backpack. Well, but yeah,
There's a backpack.
so you can see it's all piling up here. It's causing some havoc.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back onto the heroes phase, and it's none other than Amy's
Amy.
turn.
So Maz shotgun into the boomer.
Into the fatty.
Oh, that's
Got him.
Does that mean one spills over into?
Yes, you kill 2 of them.
Cool.
That is a relief. Now you go up 2 points.
I'm in the yellow now.
Oh, so you got a free action. Or not a free action, one more action. So that was your first action, so
Yep.
now you get 2 more actions. Or 3 more actions, sorry.
So I'm gonna bang bang.
Yep,
Bang.
Got him.
kill them. So now your 2 weapons are out of ammo because
Yeah,
you're
so-
going to have to spend 1 action to reload one of them if you want.
So.
Or you can move and then do it at the end of your turn.
Or, hear me out. I get a free move, and I have 2 more actions left.
Yes,
I can reload, fire, and then move.
you certainly can.
So, I think I want to do that. I want to
All
reload,
right.
fire, and then move. So, reload, fire.
Dead.
Got him.
Good. Go up another point.
Now I will move.
And then you're going to move up to the
My free
Pitmobile.
move, yeah, and I can't get in it yet.
No,
but-
because it's going to take an action. Oh, so that was actually a really good turn for you.
Yep.
And you managed to reload your weapon. Now, with some shotguns or some weapons, it says that it takes an action to reload, but at the end of your turn, it is reloaded automatically.
Both my shotguns reload automatically.
That's right.
So,
Oh, somebody's figuring something out here.
I'm counting
Juggling.
how many I can move. So,
well, you should search now.
but then that.
You can search the same room, it's just you can only search once per round.
Yes.
So you might as well search while you're
Are you going to search, or are you going to... Because you planned something else, you had something worked out into
I was
your
gonna
head.
shoot that runner. I was gonna move over, shoot him, and then go back to the car. But
I think you can still do that. You have 4 actions.
yes, yeah. So like,
And-
it would be like 1. That's 1 action.
Right.
2, shoot. 3, 4 to get back.
Yep, so you wouldn't search. So if you want to get to the car, because these zombies are starting to pile down, it's a good idea for somebody at least to cover the car, and the reason why is so that, any zombies that are on the zone, you can just run them over, potentially, except for
Right.
fatties, but there are no fatties there. And on top of that too as well, remember the stipulation of you, after you use it once, you have to get gas to be able to run it
We do
again.
have gas, so
Yeah.
there's that. But that was my thought.
Oh, plus you can't really...
I can't hold anything.
Yeah, you can't
anyway,
search any...
so
Yeah, never mind, you can't search anyway.
That's turn 1, 2, bang,
Dead.
Bang.
Go up a point.
3.
So 2 of you are there.
You
Good.
can use it,
Wait.
you have a 4th action, you can get in the car.
Yeah.
You have to roll to see if you get in the
Yeah.
car.
So
No.
No, that was
No,
four.
that was
1, 2, shoot, 3.
Yeah, no, you've got it. Because you can move twice, so...
Yeah, one
One.
zone. Yep.
That's one.
Two.
Two. She only chose to
Shoot.
move 1.
Three.
Was 3, and then move
4.
back for
Yes,
4.
okay,
Yeah.
she's at 4.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's it.
So I'm there.
All right.
The end.
Oh boy. Now, Shelly, it is your turn. Josh is in the room there. Now they're planning on driving the car. So if they're gonna drive the car, we got to try to get away from the car to give them free reign. Now there's a door here, and there's zombies already starting to move.
I was figured we'd all try to get in the car and go together.
Yeah.
The only problem is with that is we can't go in buildings with cars.
Well, should
No,
we-
but we wait
but
for
we
those
can
zombies
just-
to
and
come
then
on
we
over
run them
and then
all
run
over
them
'cause we
over.
know fatties.
That's
And I
yeah.
got gas, so we can keep going.
That's a good idea.
So that's
So
my plan. Is to
Get
if
in
you
the
want to get in the car with them,
Search the room
Search
to
the
get
room
in the
first.
car. Search.
decisions. Okay,
Yeah.
do your search.
2 cards for you.
Yeah, 2 cards get a searcher.
You're more likely to get that good old bag of rice.
No, I got a front pan.
Oh, so you can just discard that. Now, for discarding it, the stipulation is your inventory has to be full for it not to count as an action.
Okay.
But I also got the double barrel.
Ooh.
That is good too.
Because it's also...
A power of 2.
Power of 2. I got 2 spaces, 2 dice, 3 plus, and a 1.
That is a really
That's good.
power of 1.
Yeah.
But still, that got some range onto it.
Better than a bow.
All right.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
that is your first action of searching because you got 3 more now because you're in the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
And then you can use your
You
fourth
can
one
roll
again.
to see if you can get in the car now.
You can
What do
drive.
I need?
A 4 or higher.
1 dice?
Yep. You're in the car.
Drive.
Driver.
Nice.
All right. So that ends your turn, and it's on to my turn.
I call shotgun.
Another thing that happened is on Shelly's turn, you see, and everybody jumped in the car. Shelly drove it, and she mowed down 4 zombies right here. And now I shot one zombie that was here. So it is empty a bit, and I jumped out of the car, so I'm covering the rear. And it's on to Case's turn. So Case, you got
It's
gas.
the zombies.
Zombies.
Oh crap. Okay, so never mind that. We're gonna spawn the zombies. I got a little ahead of myself. We spawned all the zombies. We moved them up. You can see this room right here is really bad. There's a door right here. So that's really not looking pretty because we can't airstrike a room. And it is on the Case's turn.
I am going to discard the gas to reload the car. Where's the discard pile?
Discard pile.
I think it's right over there.
Yeah, right over there. So therefore, the car has gas for your turn.
Exactly. I'm going to use my action to swap seats with Josh. I'm the Asian with the yes, thank you.
All right.
And
so that's two
that's two
actions.
I'd like to use my. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Move it back.
Okay, I have to
Yeah.
use that as your free move action.
Well-
now, the reason why is because when you're in a car,
Yeah.
if you have any special rules like free move or anything,
Yeah.
it does not apply.
Yeah. So I don't want to drive.
Oh, okay.
I'm already using my action for the thing. That way, if she can switch, then she can use 3 actions to just drive.
Yes.
So my
Fair.
plan is to. What kind of action is it to drag someone back into a car, preferably in the trunk where I know they can't just get back out?
You cannot. You can try, but then he's going to resist, and there's going to be a gunfight between you and I.
Oh my god.
Would that result in a roll off?
Yes.
Okay, no damage, just a roll.
Oh no, that would be damage.
No damage. I don't want to hurt you, my friend. What? Can I make a persuasion check? My D&D is coming out here. Can I bat my gothic Asian eyes and be like, "Hey, I'm scared. Please come back and let me pull you back in."
Doug is really like takes the glass off and he goes, "But I'm Superman." So
Going down.
She turns to Juan and goes, "Never mind, drive." For my other actions, I guess I will.
So you have a weapon that is one zone
I will
away.
shoot
Yep.
ahead.
You can
Yeah,
shoot
clear a path.
right at this runner.
Got him. Got him.
Nice.
Got him twice.
So go up a point.
To 10.
So you can use a reload action if you want, but if you're not going to drive, then you can spend your next action to switch. No, because Shelly's in the front there.
I can't use my action to
Yeah.
drag them around with
No.
my little girl strength.
No.
No, you can't. So therefore, I think your turn is done then.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good turn. Now we're on to Wanda.
I'm gonna swap seats with you and drive. That's
So-
action 1.
Yep.
And now action 2, 3, and 4, I'm gonna just drive forward.
Okay, so you have to do it per action. So 2 zones. So you have to roll 1 die to see if you can get this one.
Got it.
Bam.
So go up a point, and then your second action would be to there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not even on camera here.
So-
you got 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6 dice you roll, and you got to
2 of
get
them are runners.
5, any
it. Don't
more?
matter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A 4 plus
1, 2.
So 2 of them are dead.
2 dead.
All
And
right.
now
Which is
I'm
good.
gonna back up and do it again.
Third action. This will be now your third action.
Yeah. So back up
I
to
killed 2 more.
Yeah.
2 zones. So because it's hierarchy, you do have to take the walkers first.
All right. Last action is you can drive again.
I just did.
No, you have 4. You used.
One to switch
Yeah.
spots.
One was the switch.
So
then
switch.
I
1,
drove.
2, and she got it.
Yeah. Then I
And
did.
then 1,
more.
2. What? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's
that-
it.
that's
so
it.
now we're forward again, the 2, but I only killed 2 of them.
Yes. Actually, no, you would be here because if you're forward and you didn't kill them, then
They're
on the
gonna eat
runner's
us.
turn they'll
Gotcha. Okay.
take you. So yeah,
So we'll stay there.
you want to stay there.
Can
So
we-
shall we? Oh, what was that?
Well, I was wondering, can we stay in that square and then trust in Shelly's skill? Can we choose to stay there and be like, hey, murder all of them?
Well, you can't move anymore
I
anyhow.
have no gas.
Yeah.
Well, I
no,
did
I meant she
technically
did
move,
technically enter that with her
'cause I
last
entered
action.
it with my last
so could we?
Oh, so that's where you would end it?
Yes.
Oh,
Can we choose as a group? Let's decide.
you have to stay there.
Okay,
Okay.
because that's
You
where
have,
I-
yeah, that's where you end it. That's one
I
choice.
will-
Either
I
way, I still have to kill those.
I
You have to
really,
kill the
I
2
really
runners.
wish we had another person in the car right now. So if she didn't pull this off, he could take his shots.
But no, he advantage.
He was like, "Later, guys."
I'm trying to protect the rear
From what?
from any zombies. Hey, I got a plan, okay? So
Is
it's
it-
your
is it open
turn.
the door
Apparently
and
not
run?
working.
No, it might be good. Is it open the door and run?
Maybe,
Because then we can airstrike.
maybe.
My man.
So,
My man!
so now
Yeah.
it's your turn. So I would suggest trying to kill them runners.
Okay. So.
Use your double barrel shotgun for sure.
Shotgunson is wild.
Alright. Here goes nothing.
Oh!
It's dead. Cut the 2 points. Now, that is, that takes a reload action to reload it again. That was only one action you did.
Yeah.
I know.
You can pop out and shoot him with your bow.
Yeah. Well, and move.
Because as it stands right now, the car is completely out of gas, so nobody has any gas left
Yeah.
to drive it.
So, one action to get out, or I have to roll?
No, it's just free action to get out.
Okay, so.
Or not free action, but one action to jump out.
Here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's how many actions I'm at now.
You shot once, that's 2, so you got 2 left.
So you can move and shoot.
Well, I could use the shotgun because it's got a range of 2.
No, because you already shot. You
Well-
have to reload
Oh, yeah.
if you do
Yeah,
that.
you can move up.
You
to
can
the
reload it for one action, then shoot from there for your second
yeah.
action.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Without getting
so
too close.
Yep.
I'll reload.
Okay, now you shoot 2 dice to kill that lone walker. What was that noise again, Shelly? Dead.
Yeah.
Go up another point. Good job. So that is it. So now it is on to my turn, and Case actually figured out my plan all along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to open that door and then get the heck out of Dodge just to let them start spilling out. But the only problem is there's an abomination that will spill out, and we don't have a power of 3 weapon to kill it. But airstrikes can kill it.
Okay.
So it is on to my turn. I'll be back. All right, on my turn. Shelly I kind of cut her off in the middle, but she said that, do I have a weapon to be able to open the door? Now, I have my submachine gun. And the thing is, though, too, as well as at the beginning of the game, we did stipulate that we could use any weapon to open the door. So that's what I'm doing. But that was a good point, Shelly, for pointing that out. So I get 3 dice. I need a +5 to open the door. I got the doors open. Okay, so before I run away, we have to spawn in every one of these rooms, and I will be back. Now, another thing I forgot to mention is usually with Zombicide, you're playing with noise tokens, but I didn't say this at the first. I can't remember if I did, but we're not playing with noise tokens. We're just doing that. Every one of our heroes creates noise, and that is it. Just let everybody know. So I'm going to spawn into the rooms, and we'll be back. I thought it was a bright idea. Look what happened. So I opened up the door, it spawned all the zombies, and unfortunately, during that I pulled some walkers getting extra activation, and the abomination was pulled. So that abomination came out. And this abomination would move too as well, but he's locked into the door, so he can't do nothing.
Stars.
So Resident Evil fan over there. So.
Stars.
I'm in big trouble. I do have my Uber shield, and I gained the tough and shove skill.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, I can't find what shove is into that book, but I'm thinking I can shove, I don't know if it's one zombie back 1 space, or I can shove all zombies in my space back 1. I can't find it. I don't want to cheat. So
I say you got an adrenaline surge, and you're gonna just run around like the Energizer Bunny, because you're not really like, you're trying to maybe like shove your way out with the shield.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I also got my bulletproof vest too as well.
You're tanky, man. You can make it. And like, Doug, his backstory is he played football in high school.
So he'll be
it's all
fine.
kind of coming back to him.
I got 2 actions left.
Yeah.
So let's take this to a vote because I can't find shove. Shelly's trying to find it into the rule book, but I couldn't find it.
All right.
Can you find it there?
No, not here.
You can't? All right. Unfortunately, I can't find it, so we are going to leave this up to the dice gods.
And if anyone has an FAQ or something, like if anyone knows the answer,
Yeah, comment down below.
let us know.
I'm sure that if I look in one of my other books that's buried from my other expansions, the Zombicide, it will tell me it's there, but I don't want to search through it because we're in the middle of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to house rule this shove thing, and I'm going to leave it up to the dice gods. Case, I want you to do the honors. Now, you're going to roll a dice for me, and if it's 4, 5, or 6, it means that I can shove all zombies into space, but if it's 1, 2, or 3, I can only shove 1 zombie. So I'm going to leave you roll. Or do you want me to roll it so don't leave it in your
Roll it,
hands?
baby.
Oh no!
I want you to roll it. Well, what about like? Can you?
I didn't even see what you rolled there.
Can you shove yourself out? Like, can you shove your weight?
No,
out?
that would be slippery.
Okay.
I don't want to give you
Well,
the pressure.
It kind of landed on it, like it didn't even roll. So.
Yeah, I don't want to give you the pressure though. I better.
I'll do it.
Oh, I know
man.
you'd be happy to do it.
I'll do it.
No, I'll do
Come on,
it.
I'll do it.
No,
Come on.
here goes.
Come on.
You want to maybe kill me?
I killed you the last
It's
fight.
true. It's not fair to give anybody my demise except
Yeah.
for myself. So,
Nice.
hoy.
Get out.
Okay. So
Get out.
we could potentially be cheating here, Board Game Maniacs. But the thing is I can't find the paper, and I didn't want to put that god in case.
Well, what if you can do it, but you take a wound?
I got my bulletproof vest.
Ah,
So there you go.
So yeah, we'll just keep it like that. We're house rolling it now. Anybody, I'm gonna look it up afterwards when I find my other books. But just to be safe, whoever's watching this video, if you think we're playing it wrong, please just comment down below and let us know. But refer to a page number and what user manual rule book it's from for the shove rule. Because I honestly can't find it and I can't remember if it's one zombie or all zombies in your space. So in that case, on with the game.
And also, it's not a tournament game, so it's okay.
No, that's right. And we're all happy. Everybody agrees with the rolling of the dice.
Well,
Yeah,
as much as I want you to die for not staying with the car,
Oh boy, here we go. All right, let's go back and see what else Doug does. There you see the zombie horde is pushed. But the problem is too as well is I have one more action left. I could potentially, for my third action, call in the airstrike if we want.
Yes, do it. On those 3 levels, do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it would be 3 zones. It's got to be in a
Do it.
straight line.
yeah, that's it.
And I have to roll a 5 or higher
Do it.
for the airstrike to be successful. Is everybody agreeing on this?
Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
Okay, so if I screw up and I roll lower than a 5, that means the airstrike is gone for the rest of the
Okay,
game.
it's worth it.
That's
Try
fine.
it.
Or should I just try to run away
Nope,
and
try
save
it.
it for
Stop
another
trying.
one? Okay, okay.
The dice.
All right. 5 or higher, 5 or 6, please. Airstrike time. 5, yes! So these guys, and these guys are all dead. So I get a crap ton of points here.
You catch up. Well,
Let's
count.
total
1, 2,
Luckily, the airstrike did come in successfully. And how many points did I accumulate there?
18.
18 points. So that means I am in the orange. So I'm at 21, which is really good. I still got one more action left because I got a +1 when I hit the yellow. And for my orange action, I'm picking the +1 die to my range attacks. That's pretty good. So for my next action, I'm going to go there. And that ends my turn. And it's on to
My turn.
Case's turn, that's right. On the zombie spawn phase, we ran out of walkers, and as it states in the rules, if you run out of walkers, then whatever, or not walkers, if you run out of a miniature, then if you draw another card that you're supposed to move that or spawn it, they get an extra activation. So because of that,
Yeah.
they moved there, all these guys moved here, and then we drew another one for the last spawn point right here, but we didn't have any more walkers, it was 6
You don't
walkers.
have any more walkers in the house? Any more zombie tokens? What if instead we just give them...
Unfortunately, no. So that means that Case and I are dead. So
Well-
poor Amy.
Can I drop weapons to take wounds?
No, you're dead.
Okay.
Unfortunately. And Doug is dead too as well. So they become zombie meat because they're done. And we're not playing this game with Zombivers. We're playing it just as a standard kind of custom rule set. So it's up to the ladies to finish this game and win it. It's pretty
Can
busy.
you take my items off the ground? Oh, okay.
We're done. Our weapons are gone and everything, unfortunately. So stand by, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Case. Rest in peace to this guy right here, too, as well. It's a sad day in Board Game Maniacs. We lost 2 Maniacs. We're down to 2. Hopefully, they'll be able to clear this out.
You need to play like with 6.
During
Yeah.
the spawn phase, we ran out of walkers yet again. poor Josh is down too. So Josh and Amy and Doug are gone to another world to fight otherworldly zombies, which means it leaves it all up to Wanda. You can see there's a lot of stuff here. Wanda's left here and she's kind of cornered both ways. This is going to be a miracle if you can do that. And look what else.
She's already wounded.
Another
I'm like
abomination.
the most.
Yeah,
the
you're the
most
most
wounded.
So, Wanda, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna shoot the ones in front of me so I can try to get by.
Okay,
I killed one.
killed one.
Only one.
Second action, nothing. Third action,
Killed two.
2. So you go up 3 points.
Now you're in the red.
1, 2, 3. And now I pick the slippery feature.
That is a great idea.
And now I'm gonna run past them. So
1,
2. That's one more movement. That was movement number
And you
3.
get one more.
And then I get 2 more blocks.
So do you want to go this way? 1, 2.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a good idea because there's this other door that you
Here.
can open
Yeah, sorry,
up.
because it's these.
Yep.
So here is 1, 2.
Yes, because
Yes.
that's 1 zone, 2 zones.
Yep.
Yeah.
There.
Which you got here, so there's 1, 2. Okay.
Turn.
Spawn the zombies.
So it's zombie spawn. Yeah, just to let you know before we do this anymore,
Yeah.
that we have 3 walkers that are not on the board. The rest are all runners and fatties. So we're going to spawn this in the orange, and we'll be back. We
What
did
you
all
gonna
of
do?
the zombie movement and spawn, and you can see the board is just riddled with walkers and runners and fatties.
Down the door.
And you can see here that we have no more walkers that we can put out. There's 3 walkers in Wanda's zone, and it is Wanda's turn.
Be better to try to hold out.
Just
Shoot them
run
out.
and get
Or-
things.
You first have to
After
get
you
rid
do
of
your
the
turn.
walkers.
They all move.
I know.
Well, she's slippery, so she doesn't have to. She can just
Right.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to
but
think.
you can't
Yeah.
open this door when there's zombies in your zone. You have to have a zombie-free zone to be able to do a door opening.
Okay, then I gotta shoot.
go. Yeah.
You do. Now, if the zombies weren't in your zone,
Killed 2
you have
of
2 of them. Good. If the zombies weren't in your zone, then you could have just opened the door and gone. Oh, nice.
So
So-
now.
Now you
Now I
become-
open the door.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. you're right.
That was 3.
Yeah.
That was your 3 actions, so you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to take one more action
Yep.
to fix this.
That's a good idea. And then that's it. But
Yeah.
it's buying you time,
I know.
which is really good. So we're back onto the zombies. We're going to
Still
move them and
here.
then spawn, and
No, it's not.
hopefully she's going to survive because there's 3 zombies that are not on the board now. On the zombie spawn, unfortunately, we are in orange, and Wanda got 4 walkers to spawn. We only have 3 left, so that means all other walkers will take an extra activation. So she don't have enough, even with the bulletproof vest and taking 1 damage, she don't have enough that she can sustain her life. So unfortunately, Wanda has fallen.
No.
And the zombies have run the board for the game Skyscraper from the Flip the Switch campaign. Alright, Board Game Maniacs, I hope you enjoyed this. It was a very intense,
It was
nail-biting
fun.
game.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
It was a lot of fun. Now, Case, you said something off camera, which is you want to buy the game now?
Yeah, I kind of. I do. I do.
It's a really good game.
It is a really, really fun game.
fun.
It can be very challenging.
I feel like if you had a max party, it wouldn't be as backbreaking.
Now, that is totally true because usually when I'm playing with other people, I only have 3 people, we double up in survivors.
Yeah.
Now, here's something that's going to be a little mind-blowing too as well, is if you buy other expansions, you can play up to 80 or 100 people in this game. You can play as many minis as you have for survivors, you can play that many.
Wow.
Yeah. The only thing is people are going to be sitting around and waiting for their turn to pass. It takes some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think the biggest game I played for Zombicide was 10 people.
I think
And
six,
it
six,
took a
7 or 8
long
would be
time.
pretty ideal.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video,
awesome.
Board Game Maniacs. It was a lot of fun. Everybody seemed to have a lot of fun. Even Shelly had fun this time.
We got her to laugh and smile. We did.
That's right.
We did.
And you can see all the zombies are overtaking the Skyscraper, unfortunately. We did lose, but we lost with style.
I'm curious, why is it called Skyscraper when we're on the ground?
the building, this main building is the skyscraper.
Oh, okay.
And that's where a lot of the objectives were.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Again, this is from Flip the Switch campaign. I hope you enjoyed this Board Game Maniacs. And remember, talk to people in person. Communication is key for any relationship. But most importantly of all, and you know I'm going to say, you guys never heard my tagline yet.
No.
Shelly did, but I will not, I won't pick at her for this because I'll say it, unless you want to say it.
No.
No? Okay. Do you know what my tagline might be?
Like,
guess?
comment, subscribe.
The name of the game, the name of the channel is Board Game Maniacs. That's a hint for you. I'll give you a second. Jeopardy's music is playing right now.
I just want to be like, fire up the mania or, stay crazy or something.
So I'd like Stay Crazy.
Yeah. All right, Maniacs, stay crazy.
Something like
Oh.
Yeah.
Game On Board Maniacs or something.
Kind of close, But I'll say it. No more keeping everybody in suspense. I can see all the viewers out there shaking their head like, just say it and get over it and cut the damn video.
I don't know, it could be fun to keep making up, like pump up the mania.
Oh, see, like, where were you when I was creating the Board Game Maniacs channel? Like, come on. Like, where were you?
In Nashville, Tennessee.
I was in Nashville. I was in the Marine Corps.
I think you're going to have to move, sir.
Oh, I'd love to. Tell Matt to hire me.
You're going to be a Canadian citizen.
Oh, cool.
And obviously, you too. It's a package deal.
It's a package deal.
That's right. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.